Hi everyone, welcome back to another My Guest List Pod Review show. I'm Darren and this is the companion to my main interview show that I do with podcasters every other week. You can catch that show here on the same feed. If you'd like to get in contact with me or submit some suggestions and ideas for the show, you can get in touch at My Guest List Pod pretty much everywhere you look. All the links are also in the show notes each week. If you'd like to support the show, please subscribe, rate and review wherever you can, or just tell someone about my show that you think might be interested. So, the very first review episode that I did was of an audio drama that I really enjoy, and it's one that is still in production, Tennis. Tennis is a great show and I encourage you to go give it a listen. But Tennis wasn't the first serial radio-style audio presentation that I ever listened to. That honour goes to the series I am reviewing and recommending today, We're Alive, A Story of Survival. We're Alive is produced by Wayland Productions and co-created and directed by Casey Wayland. It began on May 4th, 2009 and ended in 2014. The show spanned 48 chapters and 143 episodes. It spawned two standalone side series, Lockdown and Gold Rush. These two series are connected to the main story and cover time frames and the exploits of characters not covered or deemed essential to the main story's telling. And in October 2018, Casey Wayland released some of the Patreon-only material that they call We're Alive Archive. We're Alive Archive is an audio and video production in which We're Alive creator, Casey Wayland, a special guest from the cast or crew, and their editing production team sit down and listen to full chapters of We're Alive. You get lots of behind-the-scenes info with this special director's commentary series that ran until January 2020. So the main premise of the story is that of a zombie apocalypse, and it doesn't take long for that scenario to present itself. The chaos of the first episode makes everyone aware that something unusual and catastrophic is unfolding. In the same instance, these events also introduce you to the main protagonist to the story. Michael Cross, Sol Tink, and Angel Tenuto are part of a military unit called back to base to deal with the developing situation. It's on his way back to base that Cross encounters some of the creatures, and it's also here that you get an idea of the grave situation that is developing. I don't really want to insert too much audio from the show as I think it will spoil the experience, but take a listen to part of the first episode where this happens, a point where you begin the apocalyptic journey of survival in Los Angeles.
As I recall, the months leading up to when this all began weren't much to remember. My unit returned home earlier that year from our tour in Iraq. I had spent 365 on ground working as military intelligence. Our group came up with those playing cards you saw in the news, the 52 most wanted. I was a hard-charged PFC back then, but that was the first tour. After our third, I was the tired and depressed sergeant. Nothing scared me back then. I didn't fear death or what might be on the other side if today was my last day. That was then, and this is now. I write this not really for anyone to read, but for my own sanity. Maybe if I go over it again from the beginning, it might make more sense to me. And then again, maybe not. I was 27 at the time and in my fourth year in college. I started my freshman year in 2001, almost 8 years ago now. I remember the date as it was burned into my head. May 8th, 2009.
Hey, Michael, where are you going?
Class.
Did you study for the quiz today?
No, not really.
Neither did I.
Yeah, well, all right.
Hey, are you going to the Omega party this weekend? It's going to be so awesome, and I thought you might want to go with me.
No, don't want to. But thanks, though.
Why not?
What, is it better to say, oh, okay, maybe another time?
Geez, you don't have to be such a jerk about it.
I was direct. How's that being a jerk?
Once you're done, go ahead and put your papers up here, and you guys are free to go.
What the hell?
Did you hear that?
You know, it's probably just the construction going on next door. Now, please, just...
That's not construction.
Come on, take your seat. Hey, you know, there's not going to be any makeups for this quiz if you go.
I remember seeing everyone gathered around the television. I expected a bombing or maybe even another attack on U.S. soil. Part of me was planning for the worst, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw.
We're receiving reports from all around the Los Angeles area and downtown San Diego. Men and women attacking each other, biting and thrashing at one another. Local law enforcement is now responding. Oh my God, they're attacking the police officers. The attackers seem to have no hesitation as
What the hell is going on? That's only like 20 miles from here. Do you think it's going to reach us?
Hello?
Michael, it's Lieutenant Angel. Where are you?
I'm at school right now. What's going on?
We need you to come to the unit right away.
Is this about what's on the TV?
I'm stuck in traffic, so I have no idea. I've just got a phone call from the commander, and now I'm calling you. How long till you can get here?
Maybe 30 minutes, but I don't have my uniform.
Don't worry about those. We have a couple spare in the unit. Just get there as fast as you can.
All right, I'm on my way. What the hell do you want me to do? He's not moving in front of me either. Can't go anywhere, goddamn.
The 101 has been completely shut down in the area of the riot. Do not attempt taking the 5 freeway as it is stopped due to a massive accident outside Bell in South Los Angeles.
Great, right before my exit. I swear I'm gonna rip your ass out of that car. Finally! What the hell is that? The first time I saw him, I froze. Something inside me told me not to move. The group of them moved past my car to the man honking behind me. Their bodies were littered with scars and bruises, and their eyes were glazed over. The news made it sound like these were people gone mad, but the way they moved made me think that these may not be people at all. It seemed almost in slow motion the way they piled onto that honker's car. Within seconds, they shattered the glass and pulled him through the windshield. Like a pack of wild dogs, they tore him apart. I found my feet seconds later and pushed on the pedal as hard as I could, driving onto the grassy median. The escaping look of mortality on the man's face still haunts me today.
Invalid entry. Please try again. Access granted. Please enter.
When I drove up, I saw Lieutenant Angel Tenuto, the tall, blonde, spoiled kid who just got out of officer school. A program tailored to turn men into leaders, but I had more command experience in my thumb than he had in his entire body. Angel, where the hell is everyone else?
I was told they were on their way. I keep calling the commander, but he's not picking up. Wait, is that his truck? No, it's just Saul. What the hell happened to you? You look pale.
You didn't see it? Weren't you on the 5-2?
Can someone please tell me what the fuck that was?
I came off the 710.
Those things ran onto the freeway.
See that shit? They tore that car apart like a tin can. Poor angry bastard. Actually kind of feel sorry for him now.
What the hell are you talking about?
You have no idea what's going on.
No, would somebody please explain to me?
You're the one who called us in. Why don't you tell us?
No one told me a thing. All they told me was to call my squad and get my ass down here right away. I heard about the rioters on the radio, but why the hell would they run under the freeway?
Those were not rioters. They attacked a guy who was honking at me on the freeway.
They weren't attacking him. They were eating him.
They were what?
I wasn't far behind Michael. They were taking big chunks and shoving them in their mouths.
What? Why would
They were like animals, and they sure as hell weren't like us anymore. Not with those eyes.
Then what were they?
Zombies.
Come on, Saul. This isn't the time.
No joke, Sarge. What if they are?
Think about it just for a second.
It's through Michael Cross's perspective that you experience a lot of the story, and he provides a lot of the narration in the episodes. However, this isn't overdone and is only used when needed to help set a scene or provide the void of detail that an audio-only presentation inevitably encounters. As you heard, the quality of this production is immediately evident. I like to talk about soundscapes, and honestly, I don't think I've come across a show that can rival We're Alive in that area. All the characters you encounter are fully developed, and the dialogue is believable and well written. Even the, what you may call, bit plays in the story are interesting and enhance the story with the way they have been written. Some are likeable, some not so much. Pretty much like real life. Although produced in 2009, I think We're Alive can hold its own against anything that I've listened to since. So, do yourself a favour and go and check out We're Alive, a story of survival. And I do have to say that so far, no other episode has garnered more interest from my social media posts than that of We're Alive. I've had numerous people tell me that they have listened to this show multiple times and tell me who their favourite characters are. I love the interaction, guys. Please, by all means, keep that up. As usual, please subscribe, rate, review where you can, and don't be shy. Drop me a message on one of the social platforms or send me an email. Let me know if there is a show everyone should know about. I'll give it a listen and highlight it in another review and recommend show. I'd like to hear from anyone with suggestions about either of my shows though, and if you would like to get in contact with me, you can reach out on email, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at my guest list pod, and hop on over and join the Facebook group, the MGLP VIP Lounge, and say hi. You can support the show by subscribing on whatever app or podcast platform you use to listen. If you can please rate me 5 stars on iTunes, it will go a long way to help me grow the show and reach more people. But please rate and review anywhere you can, or just tell someone about my show that you think might appreciate it. If you'd like to further support the show, you can head on over to the show's Patreon account, or you can buy the show a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/myguestlistpod, where the proceeds will be used to improve this show, and most importantly, used to give back to the podcasting community and directly support other indie podcasters. Thanks for listening, and I'll chat at you again next week.